let's talk about advertising, in particular lead generation, and why right now you're only getting low quality leads. What are the reasons and how you can fix the mistakes you might be making and start acquiring high quality potential clients with your lead generation campaign. I am Francesca, direct response copywriter, marketing expert, and business advisor. In the last few years, I helped over 3,000 businesses all around the world with their marketing and advertising needs, creating customized strategies to attract potential clients and clients in a consistent way online, no matter what they were selling, no matter what market or niche they were working into. So I wanted to make this video about advertising, in particular lead generation, because many times whenever I speak with business owners that are running ads, particularly lead generation ads, one of the main concern is the quality of the traffic they're getting, the quality of the leads they're attracting, which most of the time is not that high. So when I talk about low quality leads, low quality traffic, I'm mostly referring to those kind of contacts, potential contacts of buyers or potential clients that are not actually a fit with your business, that are not actually a fit with what you're selling. They can not afford it. They are not really aware of what you're selling. So basically, trash leads that cannot be converted, contacts of people that are not going to become your client, not now, not ever. So if this is something you are struggling with, keep watching this video and you will understand why this is happening. As we go on, I will write something on my laptop. You will see my screen somewhere. So you're going to understand better what I will explain. So first of all, let's talk about lead generation. And when I talk about lead generation, I'm not just referring to the obvious lead generation you might think of. For example, if you are in real estate, if you're a coach or a consultant. I'm also referring to all those campaigns made from service businesses with the intent of getting a booking, getting an appointment. So basically, lead generation for service businesses. Okay? And the call to action of those lead generation campaign would be making a booking, reserve an appointment, and so on. All right. Pretty much all those kind of businesses that are selling services, but they cannot be purchased directly online with a credit card or something similar. Okay. So when we need to collect the lead, when we need to get in touch with a potential buyer, this is what we call lead generation campaign. Now, when it comes to the term lead generation, most of the time is associated with real estate, with coach and consultant. But even when it comes to hair salon, spa, or similar service business where a booking or an appointment is involved, that counts as well as lead generation. So what are the main struggle when it comes to do lead generation campaign, to generate contacts of potential buyers online? Well, the main problem business owners usually face is, as I was saying before, the quality of the lead. So the contacts you are attracting are very low quality. Okay, it's obvious to see whether you are getting low quality leads or not. If you're spending a few bucks per lead, just a couple of dirhams per lead, if you're not able to convert those leads, if your team or yourself end up having conversation with people that don't understand what you're doing, don't understand what you're selling, people that are not really interested or even looking for what you're offering, those falls into the category of trash lead. Okay, so no sense messages / spam messages, people looking for job, those are trash lead. Spam messages, but it also could be messages from people that don't understand you sell / what you do, don't understand the language, or cannot afford what you sell. That's another problem. Okay, so all of these falls into the category of trash lead. So these are all people that cannot be converted. They're simply not a fit with your brand, with your business, right? And as I was saying before, trash leads usually are quite cheap. So you usually spend a few bucks to get a trash lead. And many times it happened that I was speaking with business owners that were complaining about the quality of their traffic being very low, about attracting only low quality leads. Yet they were very happy and proud of collecting, hundreds, thousands of leads for a few hundred dirhams, a few thousand dirhams. So spending a couple of bucks per lead. That's a problem, okay? The fact that you're spending so little for the lead, it's because the lead, it's not profile enough. That's why it's a trash lead. If you were spending more, generally speaking, for that lead, perhaps acquiring that lead with a proper marketing system, the cost would have been higher. So if you're spending a few bucks, 5, 10 dirhams a lead, those usually are very cheap lead, usually trash lead. And the reason why you might be attracting low quality leads might be many, okay? One of the main reasons it's a profiling issue. It's never a technical issue. A lot of the times that I speak with business owners that are experiencing this low quality lead problem with their lead generation campaign, they believe something is wrong with their technical setup. It's not, okay? 99% of the time, it's never a technical problem. If you're getting a bunch of low quality leads and if you're spending a few bucks to get them, it's never a technical problem. It's a strategical problem. Something is off with your marketing. When we are facing a profiling issue, when we are getting low quality leads, the problem is never technical. It's a strategical problem. Something is off with your marketing and with your advertising. What do I mean with that? I mean that something is off with your ads. So the ads themselves, what you're saying to the audience to get their attention to collect those leads is completely wrong because you're getting the attention of the wrong pool of people. Or something is off with what happened after the ads, after people click on the ads. And most of the time, business owners that are getting just low quality leads, they're facing both of these issues at the same time. They are making both of these mistakes at the same time. So their ads are not profiling their leads enough, but also what happened next doesn't help the ads not profiling the lead. So basically, they have an entire system that it's not profiling the lead well enough. Anyone can get into the system, so they're only collecting a bunch of trash lead, all right? When you picture your marketing system, when you do advertising online, one of the main things you should be doing, your marketing system, your strategy should do is profile the leads. Sift from the bunch of people that will get in touch with the ads, those that are in target, from those that are not in target. If this doesn't happen and anyone can basically enter your system, you will get a bunch of trash lead. So your system is not profiling your audience well enough. How can we profile the audience starting from the ads? So right here, you will see a template of an ad. You will find a text, then we have the visual content of the ad. Sometimes it might be an image, other times it might be a videos, and then we have the call to action. 90% of the time, and this happened to many of my clients before working with me, when you're getting low quality leads, usually you're making claims that are too good to be true. You're making claims that are too strong, but your ads are not profiling who these claims are targeting to, who these claims are referring to. I will make a very basic example. A few months back, I was speaking with a business owner here in Dubai. He was selling trading courses at a great business model because he was selling at very high prices. And his target audience was mainly, wealthy people that had a basic knowledge when it comes to investment. However, the claim he was making were pretty much similar to get a month's salary in a week, or, get your house repaid in a month, something like that. Okay, very hard claims, a very aggressive claim, and not profiling at all. Because if you think about that, anyone who's struggling financially would be attracted by this sort of claim. However, audience he was targeting has nothing to do with people that were having financial struggle. He was trying to target wealthy people. But the message, the communication, what he was saying, the claim he was making, were not attracting those kind of people. So the main issue here is the ads not speaking to the right pool of people. The claim you're using in your ads are too good to be true, and there are not profiling elements in the ads that are scaring away, sending away the people that are not a match with your business. That's an issue, that's a problem. Another common issue that usually happens when the message is not right is when there is a lead magnet involved. When you're doing lead generation action and there is a lead magnet involved, so something you give away for free to get the contact of the potential clients, usually if the message is not right in this case, what will happen is that you will do something for free, you will get them something for free, but people will only be attracted by the free item. For example, if you have a physical store, this happened to one of my clients as well. She had a physical store. She wanted to get more people coming into her shop and buy. She made a live event, very well made. She got a bunch of people coming into the store. However, people came there just for the free event. None of them bought what she was selling because the message, the communication that she used to get people into the store for that free event wasn't made right, wasn't right. It simply wasn't right. That's what happened. That's a huge issue, a huge problem, okay? So let's take a look at this ad, for example. Let's take a look at this template. The message you put above needs to profile the audience, needs specifically say who this ad is made for, who your services are made for, who you want to target. Let's take a look at my ads, for example. This is my ad library, by the way. You can see it, it's public. Anyway, these are my ads. As you can see, the very first line of the ads is to all the business owners in Dubai that are looking for a company they can trust for the lead generation campaign, ... This is profiling business owners in Dubai that are looking for lead generation. Another ad that I used to run a few months back was if you have a real business in Dubai, if you already have clients with your business in Dubai and you want to grow it, okay, because I was looking for businesses that were already up and running. I wasn't looking for businesses that were about to get started. So as you can see, words you use can make a significant difference in the traffic you collect, in the people you target. If you're selling investment opportunities, if you're selling real estate, okay, you're selling off-plan properties, and this is something I've seen so many times when it comes to real estate. And there's always the register your interest page, and there are just this bunch of ads with nice picture, which are usually made with a computer because the project is not ready yet. And so they all look the same. And it's just a bunch of a bunch of text saying nothing, beautiful community, beautiful location. And then what? You're trying to collect investors' contact. Investors are not attracted by this kind of claims. You need to understand that. And this leads me to the second problem that usually business owners make when it comes to lead generation, which is what happened after the ads. And I will give you a little spoiler. What happened after the ads is usually nothing. 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 There is the ad, and then what? When you're getting a bunch of low quality leads, either you're using the regular lead generation form on Facebook and Instagram, or there is an opt-in page with register your interest and the form. So basically there is only a form. Nothing. Basically there is nothing. There's nothing that is going to profile the audience. Nothing that will tell exactly who your services are made for. Okay? You're not sifting the people well enough, again. So the problem is not just the ad, but what happened after the ads. Because if you don't keep profiling the leads, if you don't keep saying and clearly state who you want to work with, who you want to attract from who you don't want to attract and you don't want to work with, you're just going to get a bunch of low quality leads. That's the truth. You need a proper sales page. You need a proper opt-in page done right with the right benefit that can target the right pool of people. Now, I'm not saying that the form on Facebook and Instagram never work. It might even work, but the ads needs to be even more profiling because there is nothing afterwards. If there's nothing afterwards, the ads needs to be super profiling. You need a video, a long video. You need to explain, specifically say who you're targeting. Otherwise, you will just get a bunch of low quality leads. But be aware that the more step you add, the more things you ask your audience to do after they click on the ad. So if you ask them to see a video, if you ask them to check on a page, if you ask them to fill out a question like I do, the more step you add, the more friction you create before they are able to leave the contact, the higher will be the cost of the lead, but the higher will be the quality. So if you're struggling with quality issue with your lead generation campaign, you need to add a bit of friction. You need to add a bit of friction. You need to create a proper advertising action, a proper advertising campaign that can profile the right pool of people. And of course, you need to remove the focus from the cost of the lead. Many times I've heard business owners complaining about, no, but if I put a sales page afterwards, I will spend too much to acquire a lead. And so what? If the lead is more profile and you can actually convert that lead, who cares about the price of the lead if you can make a sale? If you got hundreds of leads at a few bucks each, but you cannot convert any of those because those are trash leads, you just wasted hundreds of dirhams for nothing. Instead, if you can get 2-3 leads for a few hundred dirhams, but you can convert 2 of them, you see there is a huge difference. Then, of course, there is a lot to say about the price, the offer, but I made so many videos about that and I will make even more. Anyway, if you are struggling with lead generation, if you're looking for a real expert that can handle your lead generation campaign, if you're investing a significant budget and you want to outsource your ads to trusted lead generation expert, then you can click the link you'll find down below and I'll see you there. Bye.